Get on the ground, do it now!
He was found wet and muddy, but still wearing his shackles. Tonight, Drew Paul is back in custody after an 18-hour manhunt. You're looking at the police body cam video of the moment that officer took Paul into custody this morning. Now, somebody had spotted Paul walking near the Rose City Travel Plaza early today, and they called the cops.
Now, he escaped from a transport van yesterday afternoon. 12 News reporter James Grant is live tonight to walk us through this arrest. And James just spoke with the officer who actually cuffed him.
Dejan Jordan, it was a long night for law enforcement. They searched for 18 hours trying to track Paul down, and on top of that, the rain came pouring down, as we all know, last night, so they had to call off the search. It was just too tough to search these dense woods behind me. But then early this morning, a tip came in, which led law enforcement officials right to Paul.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Lean down! Get on the ground, do it now!
This is the dramatic video showing the moments Officer Dylan LaPointe runs upstairs to the second-level hotel portion behind the Rose City truck stop. You can hear him calling out commands, telling Paul to get on the ground and put his hands behind his back.
Put your hands right in your back! Put your hands right in your back! Do it now!
Officer LaPointe says it was a citizen who helped police find Paul. The person called 911 to report spotting the inmate on the run near the truck stop.
To the individual that called this in, I really appreciate the help and your awareness during the situation.
Once at the truck stop, LaPointe, along with responding law enforcement from Rose City, Vidor, and Orange County, spotted Paul around back. That's when police closed in. LaPointe acted swiftly, running up the stairs to make the arrest.
We got him in custody. I ran up to the second floor of the building and handcuffed him. I noticed when I was handcuffing him that he had a handcuff on his left wrist, and his other wrist was not handcuffed at all, and he also had shackles on.
A muddy and sweaty Paul was taken into custody.
The suspect was very wet and muddy. He was wet all over. It looked like he'd been in the marsh all night.
Paul was eventually questioned by the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Paul admitted to spending the night in a marsh in the woods. He said he knew police were looking for him and did not put up a fight when he was taken into custody. Tonight, Paul is back in custody, and we're learning from the Orange County Sheriff's Office that Paul could face felony charges for escaping police custody. Live in Rose City, James Grant, 12 News.
All right, James, a similar scene up in Tyler County today. A bunch of law enforcement officers spent the morning looking for two guys who'd escaped from the Tyler County jail. Tonight, Blaze Hicks and Christopher Mobley are back behind bars. Their escape, their freedom, you might say, went on for about 4 hours. Investigators believe the two got out of the jail through a vent that led to the roof.
Well, developing tonight, nearly 2 years later, a man accused of severely beating a Sour Lake police officer is answering for the attack in court. The state has already rested their case. Officer Bill McEwen says that night is still a blur for him.
Investigators say he was attacked almost immediately after he got out of his patrol car. You know, for him, it's been a long road to recovery. Here's what he told us when we interviewed him about a year ago.
I very nearly died, a couple times. And I don't recommend anybody go through that again. God has been working a miracle in my life.
12 News investigator Letitia Cahey was in court for the trial today. She's here live with more on what was brought up when the suspect took the stand.
Yeah, today the courtroom was filled with law enforcement to show support for Bill McEwen, and early in the day it was unclear if Pruitt would testify in court due to mental health concerns. But he did eventually take the stand, speaking out about the night for the first time. Now, Pruitt was shackled while in court and had to be helped to take his mask off. He testified that before getting to Sour Lake, he was in Houston, where he was arrested but not jailed, and instead sent to a mental hospital. Since he had no vehicle, he walked toward Tennessee, eventually landing in Sour Lake. Pruitt continued with what led up to the violent encounter with Officer McEwen. He says he was homeless at the time and was resting outside a Sour Lake convenience store. That's when a woman threatened to call the police on him, but before she could, McEwen arrived. Pruitt says he got angry because he felt he wasn't bothering anybody, and that's when things took a violent turn. Pruitt said the video that was shown to him was not him, and that, quote, "That wasn't my fight because I was there and I know what I did. I had my hands behind my back. I didn't plan this, but I turned around and said, I'm going to hurt this guy. Not bad, but enough." He was in court today. Now, as for Bill McEwen, he was in court today, but he declined an interview due to the ongoing trial, but says he is still doing very well. Letitia Cahey, 12 News.
Well, new tonight, a Beaumont man indicted for a 2019 murder has been sentenced to 45 years. Ronald Golo is accused of setting fire to an Old Town garage apartment where a friend of his was inside. He entered a guilty plea last week, his second attempt to do so. The judge only accepted it this time because the sentencing cap was higher.
Folks, it's been a cool day across southeast Texas. Temps way below normal after that cold front. This is a live look outside with the Roofing 911 Skycam network. You see the clouds holding thick there in orange. Chief Meteorologist Patrick Vaughn is with us today. So we're going to talk tonight about one other threat. The rain's ended for now, but you're worried about what's going on along the rivers.
Yeah, especially the Sabine River now going into moderate flood mode across southeast Texas and particularly up towards Bon Weir. They're currently at just over, just shy of 33 feet. Expected to go to 35 feet Friday morning. Sabine River at Deweyville at just shy of 25 feet. Expected to go to 26 feet Sunday evening with moderate flooding at both spots. The Neches River at Town Bluff and Evadale, some minor flooding there, as you can see the times in the crest coming up. Otherwise, Town Bluff is discharging at 21,500 cubic feet per second. Toledo Bend is discharging just over 36,000 cubic feet per second. That's 11 gates open at 2 feet. That's down from the 3 feet they had last night. Currently, we've got cloudy skies. Temperatures into the mid to upper 60s to near 70. Nothing on radar. Cloudy skies this evening in the Triangle will fall to the mid 60s by 11 p.m. on down into the mid 50s. Lakes to near 60 in the Triangle. Enjoy the dry weather because next week looks wet across southeast Texas.
New tonight, the official start of the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season is less than 3 weeks away, but last year's hurricane season is still setting records. The National Weather Service upgraded the wind speed of Hurricane Zeta to 115 miles per hour, making it a Category 3 storm. Now, that makes the October storm the largest hurricane to make landfall in the U.S. so late in the year. Zeta made landfall near New Orleans and is responsible for 5 deaths and about $4.4 billion in damage.
Breaking tonight, the Colonial Pipeline is back online and the operations have restarted. The company, though, says it'll take several days for the supply chain to get back to normal. The line had been down since Friday after it got hacked with ransomware. The FBI says the Russian criminal organization DarkSide is behind the largest attack on American infrastructure.
Also breaking tonight, medical examiners have positively identified missing Houston mom Erica Hernandez as the body found in her sunken SUV. Yesterday, police and divers retrieved her car from a pond in Pearland. Police say there was damage on the vehicle, consistent with it hitting the curb and entering the water. Hernandez had been missing for 3 weeks. Well, with the stroke of his pen, Governor Abbott made alcohol to go a permanent fixture across Texas. He originally signed an executive order in 2020 around the start of the pandemic. That waiver was part of an effort to keep bars and restaurants afloat as they were closed and reduced to capacity. Now, it was then extended indefinitely. Today, the governor signed off on a bipartisan bill that was passed in late April. This makes Texas the 10th state to allow this.
As expected today, a CDC panel voted to recommend the Pfizer vaccine for kids as young as 12. That means the shots should start tomorrow. The vote from the advisory committee was unanimous. Earlier in the week, the FDA authorized the emergency use of that 2-shot vaccine for kids. A study of more than 2,000 12 to 15-year-olds found the same dose that was used on adults was safe and strongly effective for them. Pfizer is now working on a new vaccine for kids 2 to 11.
And here at home, hospitalization numbers remain about steady. There are 48 patients in Jefferson County hospitals. The ICU is full, but there are only 12 patients in those beds. Regionally, those with the virus in the ICU account for 15% of all hospitalizations. Hospitalizations have been holding steady for the past 2 weeks in southeast Texas. You see there, our rate is 6.4%.